Coach, two back-to-back games, Friday, Saturday night. Tonight really came down to the end. At the third, it started to seem like you guys really took it to the next level. It was starting to kind of slip away, pull away from you. What adjustments did you make to help your team get the win?
I don't know how many adjustments I made. I thought that our bench did a great job. Trey, Marcus, Michael was in at that time. I think it was Ramon and Henry. Really got us going, got stops. I think Murph was in and out with that group as well. Got us stops, and we got a little momentum. Allowed our starters to come in at the end and take it home. Obviously, Jordan made big plays. I thought Kevin Murphy was fantastic defensive. I think Henry and Mike, our defense gets better when they're here. Our help defense, Michael can guard multiple positions. And I thought Ramon, for us, brings a very calming veteran experience that we need. So a lot of different guys really stepped up for us.
Now, what is that like as a coach when you have players kind of bouncing in and out of the lineup, not necessarily due to injury, just kind of how the rotation works with the developmental league? How do you handle that as a coach?
Well, number one, you got to have professional guys. Jordan Crawford, Kevin Murphy was coming off the bench three games ago, playing 15, 20, 25 minutes. They go from that to playing 30-plus minutes, and they handle it absolute pros. So you got to have professional guys, and you got to just talk to them on the front end, let them know what the story is, and hopefully try to explain to them how this benefits them too. You know, for a guy like Jordan and Kevin Murphy, that would be a role. I think it's a role they could play really well at the NBA level, coming off the bench, providing scoring. Michael and Henry they're not playing at all, up in Detroit, and they have to come in and play heavy minutes. So it's a great experience for them. But they're so well coached up in Detroit that when they come down here, it does add, to our team defense, to what we're trying to get accomplished here as a team.
Now, you just talked about the heavy minutes there. Last night and tonight, you had guys playing almost 40 minutes, sometimes over that. Is that by design to get them soaked in minutes, or was that out of necessity with the games?
A little both. I mean, obviously, one of the primary things about this team is to be able to help develop not just our guys here, but our guys up in Detroit that aren't getting as many minutes, so they're going to play. I think they know that, but they also know they're being evaluated, and so they want to play well. They want to do the things that they're trying to do up in Detroit. Thanks, Zeke. They want to, they want to show that they're on an upward climb in terms of the development as a player. So there's no question they're going to play. I mean, they'll still get taken out. I took a few guys out for a couple mistakes that were Detroit guys, and you just kind of explain it to them, and then you throw them back in there. But, it was a character win for us. I mean, we got in at 3:30 last night, freezing cold, and then we come up with an effort like this against a very good team. Toronto's Raptors are a really good team. Very well coached. I know Jerry wasn't here tonight, but still they run good stuff. They understand what they're trying to get accomplished, so it's a quality win for us.
Now, you're talking about the cold. I know that you spent the last couple of years on the West Coast in San Francisco, a little bit different weather. How did you come to this organization after being a head coach in San Francisco?
Really, it was just an opportunity that was presented to me by the Pistons. Obviously, Stan Van Gundy's known me for a long time. He's always known I wanted to coach. It's helped me, in my climb. I've learned a lot from him, even after I was done playing for the Heat and where he was at. Would come in summer times and watch them work out, try to soak up as much as I could. So that was really an opportunity presented to me. Otis was fortunate enough to go up there and serve as an assistant and player development guy, and it opened up a door for me, so I jumped at it. But the cold weather's tough. I'm a Cali guy. You can take the kid out of Cali, can't take the Cali out the kid.
Now, what have you learned, and what have you kind of experienced now, kind of coaching at the with the developmental league as opposed to the college level? The kind of how things are organized and what are the outcomes and goals are a little bit different.
Yeah, they are. I mean, there's not near. I was sick every night as a college coach because there's so many other things that are non-basketball related. This thing really truly is about development of our players. So it's even a lot less pressure than an NBA because you're just trying to see improvement over the course of the season. So I'm not nearly as sick. every night before games. I really try to focus on the process. It made me a better coach. I mean, there's so many more possessions in this game. The play is so much higher at this level than the Division I. I mean, the skill level, their ability to shoot shots. I mean, Jordan Crawford, Kevin Murphy, they make tough shots look easy. So your defense has to be really, really sound, and so it makes you better in those areas. Late shot clock situations, after timeouts, based on the bounds, side of the bounds, the scouting at this level. I've learned a lot through the scouting at this level, so it's been great for me. I really do believe I've become a much better coach, but also I'm doing it and maybe it's not as pressure-packed. And I like the pressure. I welcome pressure, but this is truly about watching and seeing and helping cultivate more development in our guys so they go on and do bigger and better things.
Thank you so much. Congrats on the win.
Thank you. Appreciate it.